In this lesson, you'll specify default file locations. These settings control locations of important Revit MEP files, including your default project template, family template files, and family libraries. Let's set file locations. Click the menu browser and select Options. And in the Options dialog, click the File Locations tab. Then, under Default Template File, click Browse. Notice that you can choose an industry-specific template as your default template. To view a template, you can start a new project with that template. To do that, you would click the menu browser, go to New Project, and then click Browse to select the template. Click Cancel, and under Default Path for User Files, click Browse. This is where you'd select the folder to save your files to by default. Click Cancel, and for Default Path for Family Template Files, click Browse. This path is set automatically during the installation process. These are the family templates that you use to create new families. It is unlikely that you would ever want to modify this path. However, there are some circumstances where you may need to modify the path, such as in a large centralized MEP firm where customized templates reside on a network drive. Click Cancel and click Places. This list is dependent on the options you selected during installation. Each library path points Revit MEP to a folder of families. You can modify the existing library names and path, and you can create new libraries. An icon for each library displays in the left side of all Revit MEP Open, Save, Load, and Import dialogues. When you are opening, saving, or loading a Revit MEP file, you can click on the library folder located on the left side of the dialog. In the Places dialog, click Add Value. Then, click in the library name field of the new library and change the name to My Library. Then, click inside the library path field for My Library and then click Browse. In the Browse for Folder dialog, go to the C drive and create a new folder called My Revit MEP Documents. Then open that folder, which would be a folder similar to where you want to create a personal library of Revit MEP projects, templates, or families. Then click Open. Back in the Places dialog, click OK twice, and click the menu browser and select Open. From the left side of the Open dialog, select the new My Library icon. When you do, notice that Revit MEP navigates directly to the library path. If you work in a large office, you may want to set up an office library on a network path to increase productivity and maintain office standards. Click Cancel and click the menu browser and select Options. Then, on the File Locations tab, click Places and select My Library and click Remove Value. Then click OK. Back on the Options dialog, click the Rendering tab and under Render Appearance Library location, notice the current path. This path specifies the location of the Render Appearance Library. This path is determined during installation. If you want to relocate this path, you'd specify the new location here. Under Additional Render Appearance Paths, you would specify the locations of other files used to define render appearances, such as bump maps, custom color files, and decal images. Click OK, as that concludes this lesson.